library instruction, we have a lot of challenges with the limited time that we have with students. And in that time, we have to engage students, convince them of why what we're teaching them is relevant to the work that they're completing, and get them interested and excited. I felt like the flipped classroom, which was the innovation that I tried out in our library instruction, really addressed those issues. So in the flipped classroom, we try and give lecture information or that more passive learning to students outside of class through some electronic means, like perhaps a recorded lecture, and then they can come into class and engage in the active learning while the instructor is there. So the instructor can intervene if the students aren't really getting concepts, or they can help them figure out how to more deeply engage with a concept, and students can work together on that too. I expected that students would also take on a little bit more responsibility for their own learning, because they have to complete work outside of class than when they're in class. They're a lot more engaged in what's happening, so a lot of their learning they're responsible for. But I was also pleasantly surprised. Students did complete work that they were asked to do outside of class before coming to a library session, which is not something that librarians usually ask students to do. But in this case, by and large, students did actually do that. I think that the pilot that we tried in the library and my experience planning flipping the classrooms taught me a lot about teaching in general. As a new instructor, I'm constantly learning that anything new takes a lot of time to plan for, every single learning scenario is different, and learning environments can vary so much that what might really work well in one library instruction session is just not suited for another. Also, we have a new teaching space in the library, which has large screen computers that students can work at in groups, and iPads for students to use. So I've been challenged to figure out, along with all of the other instruction librarians, how that can work really well in library instruction.